We're cooking up a storm today. I'm here with Kelsey, and Kelsey Nixon has got a wonderful, line of kitchen appliances, tools, and I want you to know I was watching her show. She was with Guy Yovan, and they sold me on these knives. So I bought these because I went into my kitchen drawer, and I got out a knife to cut a piece of corned beef brisket, and it wouldn't cut the corned beef brisket. So you're gonna get a set of 3 knives. You're gonna get a peeler. These are in ceramic. Ceramic does not dull. It does not need to be resharpened.
Right. And
these are a 5-star perfect customer pick. They are $900. We only have about 3 minutes to present these, and I predict that every one of these will sell out because every one of us have got knives that do not cut, right?
You're absolutely right. And one thing that's so fantastic about these knives, while they are nearly 10 times sharper than steel knives, they are so light and well balanced in your arm or in your hand. It's such a fun, easy knife to use in your kitchen. You'll notice that this small serrated knife, and the serrated edge is really, really fantastic for cutting breads, and I just absolutely love it. It's a great tomato knife as well, but I just sawed through that. Not even the least bit of effort because they are so, so sharp. My chef's knife did great with my mozzarella.
Here, let me bring this to you.
In fact, with spring and summer just around the corner, you should own this set really, if for anything else, for that serrated knife for tomato season.
How nice is this?
I'm gonna show you, look at how paper thin I'm able to get these tomatoes. You literally can see through the tomatoes, which just speaks to how sharp they are and how easy they are to use.
This is going to be the most delicious mozzarella bruschetta you've ever had in your life. And you know what? If you don't have the right tools, you try to get tomatoes that are that thin. Now, explain the whole method of using ceramic versus stainless steel. First of all, I know it's non-interactive, but it doesn't dull. And what is it that's so nice about it, in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, and I actually taught knife skills classes for years, and the thing I love about a ceramic knife is honestly how it feels in your hand. It's so light and easy to hold and easy to use. So if making a knife purchase is something that's intimidated you in the past, or been something that's just felt like, oh, I don't know how much money to spend, what if I don't like the knives, this is a great place to start.
You know, I bought them because I not only told you I had dull knives, but I've got to tell you that with the silicone handle, you're going to be able to hold on to it, so ergonomically, when you go to cut something, it's not going to slip. How many of you have put your good knives in the dishwasher because you just got lazy and you didn't want to hand wash them? Some people do that. These are dishwasher safe. They will not degrade the way a steel or a steel that's not 1810, maybe 18.8 steel will. That serrated knife, I use this for most everything. From cutting really nice crispy baguette or soft baguette with crispy outsides to what Kelsey's doing, which is like cutting, cucumbers and squash. We are going to wrap it up. They're a 5-star rated customer pick on hsn.com. They're the Kelsey Nixon Essential Ceramic Nonstick 4-piece cutlery set. And remember, you receive the paring knife, you receive the serrated knife, the larger kitchen knife, and also the peeler.
The peeler, which
Everybody's
is really
got dull
fantastic.
peelers, but you.
This one is so easy to use. I love, it's almost my favorite thing in the set.
Very good. Okay, well, listen, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for your orders. One of my favorites